A historic military tradition is at the forefront of what we're about to tell you. Gorkha veterans are reportedly demanding that Kathmandu clears the way for Nepali youths to join the Indian Army again. In the central Nepali city of Pokhara, in fact, former Gorkha soldiers and their supporters took to the streets calling for recruitment to resume under India's Agnipath scheme. The protest was reportedly organized by the Indian ex-servicemen Gorkha Brigade Nepal, Pokhara. And this also comes just days before the Indian Army chief is scheduled to visit Nepal. According to the Nepalese media, the group submitted a 2-point memorandum to Nepal's federal government through the district administration office. They are basically demanding the immediate restart of recruitment. The protesters reportedly say the recruitment freeze has cost Nepalese youth an important employment opportunity, while putting a centuries-old military tradition at risk. Let's just break this down further. Nepalese youths, in fact, have been recruited into the Indian Army for more than 2 centuries, following a treaty that was signed between the British East India Company and the Kingdom of Nepal. After India's independence, 6 Gorkha regiments of the British Indian Army became part of the Indian Army under a tripartite agreement involving India, Nepal, and Britain. And they are said to be the fiercest fighters on the planet. Ferocious warriors who can basically guarantee you a victory. Famous for their slouch hats, curved kukri knives. They have served many armies, fought multiple battles, and won numerous awards, both under British rule and the Indian Army. The recruitment pipeline was disrupted around 2020 during the COVID-19 pandemic. After India introduced the Agnipath scheme in 2022, Nepal asked India to hold off on recruiting Nepalese Gorkha, citing concerns about the new system and the future of the soldiers after their 4-year tenure. Under this scheme, recruits known as Agniveers serve for 4 years basically, with up to 25% eligible for longer service. The Indian Armed Forces are reportedly seeking to increase that retention share. But Gorkha veterans say the scheme could still provide young Nepalese with a better alternative to overseas employment. Their memorandum, it says recruits can earn roughly 4.5 to 5 million Nepalese rupees over 4 years with benefits. In fact, it contrasts that with low-paid jobs in the Gulf, for example, where workers can face temperatures approaching 50 degrees Celsius. That Gulf comparison, by the way, is central to the veterans' argument. According to them, military service offers Nepalese youth a more secure and dignified option than dangerous, poorly paid work overseas. This dispute coming as India and Nepal prepare to reaffirm their military ties, by the way. In fact, the Indian Army chief is scheduled to visit Nepal for 5 days from the 16th of August. And the president is expected to confer on him the honorary rank of General of the Nepali Army, continuing that reciprocal tradition between the two militaries. The Kathmandu Post also reported that the Indian Army chief is likely to meet the Prime Minister of Nepal as well. Former Chief of Defence Staff General Anil Chauhan recently told an outlet in India that the decision now rests with Kathmandu. This was in an interview to The Print. He said Nepal must decide whether its citizens will actually serve under India's Agnipath scheme, adding that there cannot be separate recruitment rules for Nepalese and Indian soldiers. Both Chauhan and his predecessor, the late General Bipin Rawat, began their military careers with the 11th Gorkha Rifles, remember. And the veterans are reportedly warning that the Pokhara protest may not be their last. They say further demonstrations will follow unless Nepal addresses their demand to restore Gorkha recruitment into the Indian Army.